Welcome back to Aries Beats.
I'm Jim July.
I'm Austin Automatic, and this is my boyfriend Jonathan.
Hello.
And today we are going to be talking about what to do on a first date.
Yes.
First of all, pick the bitch up.
In a car.
Not on a two-seater bicycle.
A car that works with air conditioning.
Yeah.
And controllable windows. And a horn. And a brake pedal. And good tires that are not slashed.
Yeah.
And make sure you have a spare.
Just in case.
You want a spare.
Just in case.
And cables. And car freshener. And seat covers.
Are you done now?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up. Dress appropriately. On my first date with him.
Hello.
It was like at the very beginning of January or the end of December.
It was the best, worst date ever.
It was the worst first date I've ever been on. I wore shorts and a short sleeve shirt and a jacket, and it was extremely cold. And he got his car stuck in a gigantic, like, puddle that almost formed a pond and had me push it out.
No, I pushed too.
He pushed for like 3 minutes. I pushed for like 30.
No, because we had to get it in neutral. I'm not completely lazy. We got it unstuck. So.
It was mostly me though. And I was in shorts. The water, and Converse, the water came up past my knees.
Mm-hmm.
So dress appropriately on your first date.
We went to Waffle House too, so. Not saying don't do that, but consider it heavily.
Yes.
You know.
Ask them where they want to go.
Make sure you plan it correctly.
Have like a bunch of different options, and then ask them what they would want, where they would want to go out of those options.
Yeah, like you can take them to a restaurant, or a movie, or on a picnic, or to the park.
Or a picnic at the park.
Picnic at the park.
With bubbles.
And frisbee.
And frisbee.
And make sure you compliment them. Make them feel wanted.
If you're on a first date, I'm pretty sure you're going to be stressing about how you look over and over and over. So that means the other person is too. So if you compliment them, it'll make them feel better and more assertive during the date.
Yeah.
Be conscious of the weather.
Yeah. Jonathan.
This
it
also...
It was an act of God. It was raining. It's not my fault, I swear to God. Take that.
I think you used the word God too many times in that sentence.
Oh, Jesus.
But Jesus.
Anyways.
Bejeweled.
No.
Yes.
Just stop.
Just make sure it's not raining if you're going to go outside.
Or snowing. Or
But you want it to be sunny. Make sure it's sunny.
I don't like sunny days.
Yeah, sunny days aren't
And
good.
kind of cloudy.
Overcast.
Make sure there's shade.
Make sure it's overcast.
Overcast. And make sure you have money.
Don't be a cheap bastard like me. And when you go on a date,
You want to have money.
yeah.
Make sure you pay. You. And be honest.
Just, yeah, like, every time they ask you a question, tell them the truth.
If they ask you how many times you had sex, and you had sex with 10 people, say 10 people. If they don't like that, then they won't
It's like
ask.
a Q&A.
20
First date
questions.
style.
20 questions.
Also, if you have an STD, please tell them.
Yeah, that's the need to know.
That's important.
Yeah.
What? That's a good tip. Not applicable.
Make sure you have manners.
Don't be like us.
Pull the chair out for them. Buy them something to drink if they're thirsty. Buy them their food. Like if you go to the movie, get some popcorn, some candy. Make sure they're comfortable.
Open the car door for them.
Open the car door. Make sure you're the one driving and that you have the car.
Or if you're a fancy motherfucker and you're using a carriage, open the carriage door for them.
Pick them up and put them in there.
Also, just make sure you do know how to drive. like,
Yes.
before you operate a car.
Make sure you have a license.
Well, not so much a license. It's that you won't wreck the car, because that's the worst thing you can do on a first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And make sure you're sober.
Yes.
Yeah, be sober, definitely.
Don't take him to a bar. That's a nice restaurant.
Don't take them to a nice restaurant that serves alcohol that would get you shit-faced.
Yeah.
Just like some nice, like, white wine or something.
Which is why movies is usually the first date. We don't really have to talk in it until afterwards.
This next one I had no part in. It was all Jamie and Jonathan.
What's that?
Drive safely?
No, hug them goodbye.
It
And
was all
leave.
drive safely. Well, no, because that was okay. Yes, hug them
Yeah.
goodbye. When you take them home, hug them goodbye.
I don't
But
think
make
a
sure
hug
you
is
washed
necessary.
your hands.
Yeah,
at
make sure your hands are
said
washed.
Restaurant, because no one
If you
wants
go
to
pee,
no one wants to hug with nasty hands.
yeah, if you go pee, wash your hands, brush your teeth,
Make
freshen
it
up.
obvious that you're clean. Be like, I feel so clean today. I just washed my hands after I went to the bathroom, and boy, did it feel great. Be overly exaggerating with it.
Yes.
So we're not saying put plastic on your entire car and attempt to cover the restaurant in plastic, but if you can do that,
Do it.
Sure, go for it.
Yes.
Because you'll come up as the cleanest person. You know.
Yes.
Or they might think you have like OCD and be like,
Yeah.
no.
Is when you take them home, hug them goodbye, and make sure you leave. You don't want to stay there too long.
You don't want to turn into a stalker.
Like, yeah, if they've already went inside and you're just kind
Yeah,
of
don't-
sitting there,
don't
you
stick
should
around.
leave.
You have to go home at some point, bro. You can't stay there. I know you like them, but you can't stay in the bushes all night.
You don't want to stalk them or anything.
Text them later.
Text them when you get home. You know, make sure that you got home safely. And then go to sleep.
And
Be ready
then
for the
I
next
hope to
date.
God you made a good impression on the first date.
Yeah. First impressions are everything.
So, Jamie,
Hmm.
what was your best and worst first dates?
I've only had one first date.
You've only had one first date.
Yeah, I've only been on one date. Just one.
Well,
With Katie.
aren't you just
And it went
a
well.
mom?
I mean, we had a good time. So it wasn't bad or anything. What was yours? Was it good?
Both my worst and best first dates. It was one date, and it was with Jonathan. It was the worst because of all the terrible, terrible shit that happened.
This is
Well,
only
on that
like
day-
half of it. But
And it
I
was
mean,
the
but it is
best.
possible to have a bad first date and still have a successful relationship.
Yeah.
But that being said, you have to be very careful on the first date.
What was your
Unless it
worst?
goes so comically bad that you both end up falling in love with each other, you know.
What was your first date?
I'd say the same one. It's one where my car broke down.
Okay, what was your best first date? Be
Um,
honest.
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I
don't either.
Well, fuck you too. You were supposed to say me regardless of the fact if it was or not.
But for our next video, we don't know what we're doing yet. So it's going to be completely random.
If you have any suggestions,
Leave it in the comment.
comment.
Down here.
Yeah. Tweet.
In the comments. Yep.
us.
Tweet us. I'll link the Twitter.
So yeah, this is Aries Beats.
I'm Jim Exelaw.
Ross Automatic.
I'm Jonathan.
Bye.
And keep watching.